Good evening, children. Welcome to the class. So, in the previous class, we have seen how the process of excretion takes place in animals and what is the excretory system in man, what are all the excretory organs in human body, and how the kidneys function, and how nephrons filter the blood and send the nitrogenous waste materials out from the body in the form of urine, and what happens if the kidneys do not function properly, then what is the alternative, that is dialysis, hemodialysis, and what is the chemical composition of urine, everything. And now we shall move on to the next topic, excretion in plants. How excretion in plants takes place. Plants have no specific excretory organs like animals. They do not have any specific excretory organs in their body. But there will be so many metabolic activities will be taking place, and so many waste products are formed. Then how do the plants get rid of these waste products? So that is the question. They have to get rid of waste products. How? That is the question. So here if you observe in photosynthesis, the reactants of photosynthesis. What are the reactants of photosynthesis? Carbon dioxide and water. And the product is glucose and oxygen. So the reactants of photosynthesis are products of respiration. What are the products in respiration? Glucose and carbon dioxide. Okay, and in the same way, reactants of respiration are products of photosynthesis. What are the reactants of respiration? Glucose and oxygen, and the products are carbon dioxide and water. That means the exchange of gases will take place through stomata, and some plants may utilize the end product for photosynthesis. They may utilize the end products of respiration like that. That means that is one thing. And excess of water is eliminated out from the plants through stomata by means of a process which is called as transpiration. Water escapes from the stomata in the form of vapor. And in the previous transport system in plants, we have seen that transpiration helps to maintain the continuous water column in xylem vessels. So water always escapes through stomata in the form of vapor. And here in plants, what happens? The waste materials, breakdown of waste materials is much slower, very slow, and so accumulation is also slow. Accumulation of waste materials is also very slow. Accumulation means getting deposited. Waste materials get deposited slowly in the plant bodies. But whatever the waste products that are formed in the plants, they have to be eliminated out. How the waste materials are eliminated out? In different forms. That means you might have seen the fall of leaves. That means the leaves become yellow, they fall off. That is one thing. And some waste materials are stored in the leaves, bark, fruits, seeds, different parts, roots, various parts of the plant body. But man has found the waste materials which are found in the plants, they are useful for him. And that is why he has been utilizing the waste products of plants. For example, so the nitrogenous compounds which are not useful for plants, they are called alkaloids. So here, for example, I am giving you few examples. Quinine. Quinine is present in the bark of the plant Cinchona officinalis, and this is used as an anti-malarial drug. Caffeine is an alkaloid. That means nitrogenous waste which is produced in the seeds of Caffeia arabica. And so this caffeine is used, it stimulates the central nervous system. And nicotine is present in the, nicotine is another alkaloid present in the leaves. And in the same way, limbin, which is present in the neem plant, in the leaves and the seeds of neem plant. So these are all waste materials, but for man, they are medicinally, they are very useful. That man is using. And resins, gums, latex. So these are all the waste materials for the plant, but they are economically useful for plant, economically used by man. So these resins, gums, latex, they are present in the vessels. And next one, the plants synthesize their own, for their own protection. They will synthesize certain food materials to protect from grazing animals. That means the material which are synthesized by the plants, they are very bitter to taste, unpleasant to taste, and some waste materials are also toxic to the animals which they eat. So in this way, plants excrete out waste materials in different forms. And some roots of the plants also excrete waste materials into the soil. In this way, though in the plant there are no special excretory organs, plants will excrete out various metabolic byproducts. That means the various chemical reactions that are taking place in the body, they will be eliminated out in different forms. So waste materials formation is slow and accumulation is also slow. But by different parts of the plant, the waste materials are excreted out. So this is the method of excretion. That means how the process of excretion takes place in plants. So I think you have understood all these things. If you have any doubts, please let me know. Okay, thank you.